So, Giancarlo, he did an interview, and I don't know if you guys saw this, but he kind of teased the fact that the Mandalorian and Grogu is actually going to be the new start of a trilogy. So, you know how we kind of have like three movies every single time that
Hmm.
Star Wars comes out? This is supposedly the start of a new trilogy for the Star Wars universe. What do you guys think about that? Like, are you excited about that? Were you thinking this was going to be more of a standalone? What do you think?
Well, so yeah, I don't know. I hope that's true. I hope like because he's like he said that Dylan has an interview. He's like there's going to be we're seeing multiple people's stories, and he's like their paths always cross and conjunct each at times. And he said I think this will lead into a trilogy series. I'm here for it. Let's be honest. I mean, out of all the new Star Wars stuff, over the past few years, the one tried and true thing that has been working is Mando. I mean, Mando has really carried. I feel like has done the best and has carried the new series or say new season ish that Star Wars has came into because
Mm,
they've been kind of hit and miss on some things, and especially for their fandom. I'm here for it. I mean, Pedro Pascal's Mando, love it. Grogu, he's like everybody's baby Groot. I mean, you have two characters here, portrayed by a greatly loved actor, and if that's what it's going to take to make y'all some money, and if it's going to please the fans, I can very well see this. I'm not against it at all. I love the Mandalorian.
mm,
Uh, I'll watch 10 seasons of it if they want to make them. So
Man.
and I just love like Mando too. A lot of the practical stuff that they use as well. I mean, you get some CGI, but I just love how Mando has that old Star Wars feel. Like it really gives you that old trilogy feel, and that's my favorite trilogy out of the three. And
mm.
I'm here for it. I think they can't go wrong by it. So John Favreau, I mean, if I don't know, if you want something to work, put this man in it. Marvel, Star Wars, let him direct it, let him help with writing, because obviously he's shown us time and time again, this guy, if it wasn't for John Favreau, would we even really have an MCU? Yeah, I mean, yeah, we love Kevin Feige, but this was really John Favreau that really made that stepping stone for Iron Man 1 and 2. John Favreau made a huge stepping stone for Star Wars with Mandalorian. uh
Mhm.
so yeah, long as they keep John involved in these, I think it's good. I think it's fail safe.
Absolutely. Mandalorian was a fantastic idea as far as the TV show goes because it's just like at some point he needs to go back to the planet Mandalore and go back to its roots and learn more about its people and then team
Mhm.
up to try to take the planet back.
Right.
So you could use that concept in the movies to like dive deeper into
Oh
the
yeah.
Mandalorian lore and
Yeah.
then give us more characters so it's just not always about Mando and
Mm.
Grogu
Mhm.
and better team ups. Maybe a redemption arc for Boba Fett,
Yeah.
but
My
so the
question though is
potential
if Giancarlo was the one that actually like was teasing this, does that mean that we're getting Moff Gideon in
again.
these Mando and Grogu movie
I don't
that's coming up
know.
in like 2026? Like, is that possible?
I mean, he was so heavily involved, with this cast, with the writers, with the directors, because he was the main villain for the Mando series. So it's one of those things that could be taken either way. I think he's so well connected to this group that he
Mm,
would probably know regardless whether he was in it or not.
mhm.
But also his Moff Gideon was pretty great. I'm not gonna lie.
Classic
So
villain.
it could be one of those things where they're not done with his character and they
Yeah.
could interweave him with this. Either way, I'm good with like
Did we ever
Jean,
see the backstory about his lightsaber sword looking thing?
Oh, the dark
the
saber,
dark
or
Yeah.
saber.
yeah,
Yeah, yeah. So I mean, that was the thing with that
season three.
yeah, season
Mhm.
3 that they went over. So
Okay. Yeah, I stopped watching it at season 2. So
oh, did
to be
you?
completely
Oh,
Oh,
honest, yeah,
oh,
I
you,
will
sounded like
drop
trash
a
land, and
need
I
to
wasn't.
watch season
I,
3.
Okay.
yeah, I will drop a small spoiler. So Moff Gideon was working on clones, and
Mm,
so the way season three ended, it looked like all of his clones got blown up.
right,
Mm,
But he could have had a plan B, so we could see him
right.
in the trilogy again one more time. I know some people might get tired of seeing Moff Gideon. I
Mhm,
personally won't,
right.
but
His
it would
suit
be
was
nice
sick
to
too,
see.
man.
Yeah, I would mind seeing a new villain, a fresh
Mhm.
face.
Yeah.
Well, speaking of you not seeing season 3, you get to see Moff Gideon in a whole different way than you've not seen him yet. Then,
Correct.
yeah, and let me tell you, like it's pretty fire. Like,
Okay.
yeah,
All right.
Oof.
yeah. Giancarlo too is one of those actors that, man, you can't put him in enough things, which he is in everything. I feel like right now, but oh, my allergies are getting best of me. Whew. But
Okay.
yeah, I love Giancarlo. Like he's a great actor. So
Yeah, once you
Yeah.
see season 3, you'll see like what my cosplay goal is because Moff Gideon wears something in particular,
yeah,
and I'm
it's a
trying to
sick.
feel that.
It's a sick cosplay. It would be a sick cosplay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well, I'll definitely add it to the list of things that I need to watch eventually.
Yeah.